Post-Thanksgiving weigh-in Monday morning. Monday morning, the day, or the Monday after Thanksgiving. And as you just saw, I'm actually down a pound. The lighting over here fucking sucks today, man. See if we can get better lighting. If we turn it this way. That's better lighting. There we go. I'm actually down a pound from last week. Now, I'm actually feeling like 100% better than I was. My voice is still a little messed up from being sick, but it literally took me almost 3 weeks to get over this sickness fully. I felt a little run down for a couple days, but I did wind up sleeping more. I did not take an antibiotic, which Aaron really wanted me to take, but I didn't take it. I really don't believe in medications anymore unless I really fucking need it. And I didn't feel like I really needed it, so I didn't take anything like that. I let my body fight it off naturally. But now, when I first get up in the morning, I have stuff that I kind of like got to clear out of my throat and stuff. But other than that, I'm pretty good for the rest of the day. So I'm down a pound from last week, which Thanksgiving was here. So, we'll just recap a little bit. I put up a video last night about how people on YouTube and Instagram should give out the proper advice to the proper people, and how I think that, some people are giving out the wrong advice. You have younger bodybuilders and stuff that are like 20 years old. You have bikini girls that are like 22 years old. And, there seems to be this like relationship with food thing going on, and how you should forgive yourself for this. It's like a very millennials way of thinking, like you should just be entitled as fuck. And they don't really understand the battle that most people are having, because they're already naturally thin. They're already naturally in shape. They don't have to do anything. So giving, a Thanksgiving day to binge, which I don't think is the right thing to do either, doesn't really affect them. And they figure, well, if I do it this way, you should do it this way. And that's not always the case. When I speak, I'm speaking from the person's point of view watching this camera, not only my point of view, which I try to understand what you're thinking compared to what I'm thinking, and understand who you are compared to who I am, and speak to you for you, which I don't know if this is making much sense to some people out there, but some people, you get it. What I'm saying, you get. So basically on Thanksgiving Day, I got up in the morning. Erin and I went to the gym. I did legs. I don't think she did shoulders or something like that. And it was like the shittiest leg workout. I did some leg extensions, some lying leg curls. Then I couldn't get some seated leg curls, and I couldn't get on the lying leg curl thing or the leg press. So I was like, fuck it. I did some stiff legged deadlifts, and we did some cardio and called it a day. It was like the lamest fucking non-workout. I did it fasted. No BCAAs, no intracell, nothing like that. I just had some water and we went. Got home from the gym. I had my Nutrition Solutions pancakes, which I always have. And I believe before we went to Aaron's parents' house, I think I had one Nutrition Solutions meal, because it was a while before we had to go. So basically for the whole day leading up to the Thanksgiving meal, which was at about 4 o'clock or something like that, somewhere around there, like 3 or 4 o'clock, I had about maybe 600 calories in my body. So roughly nowadays I'm eating about 3,200. So I was way under my caloric maintenance for the day. Went to their house, didn't bring my Tupperware like some people fucking like the bus balls about. Had turkey, stuffing, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, gravy on it. What else was on there? There was something else that I had too. I forget what it was. But anyways, had a plate. Felt satisfied. Didn't have to stuff myself, which probably didn't even bring me to 1,000 calories on that meal. To be honest with you, what was in the plate, maybe it was like 800 calories in it. So you're looking at a very low caloric day. We came home. I had a Nutrition Solutions meal. I had a slice of apple pie that I brought home with me because I really just didn't feel like eating it at Aaron's parents' house. So for the day, I was probably under caloric maintenance. I still got to spend time with family and have Thanksgiving and blah, 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 blah. So it was like, I don't feel the need to binge. I don't feel the need to overeat. I don't feel the need to fucking go nuts, because I like feeling the way that I feel when I don't binge. People binge and then they say shit like, oh, I felt fucking horrible. It's not just a mental thing. It's a physical thing too. You don't feel good when you jam a bunch of fucking calories in your body at once. You don't feel good, especially like fat, sugars, chemicals. You don't feel good. I see it all the time, and, the younger people get away with it. People that are my age, not so much. And there's a lot of people that have failed over and over again that are not younger people in their 20s and stuff that are watching this shit that need real advice, and not advice from people that don't fucking understand where the other people are coming from. So that was Thursday. Friday was a normal day. Excuse me, had my clients and stuff. Went to Rockville, ate my regular food that I normally eat. Saturday we had Friendsgiving. Okay, it was another day like Thanksgiving. So we went over there to our friend Peter and Mia's house, and a bunch of friends were there, and we all bring something. And I had 2 really big plates of random shit like tater tots and sausage and fucking sweet potato casserole from Ruth's Chris, which is fucking extremely high in sugar. Before that, during the day, I don't think I had same thing, 1 or 2 meals from Nutrition Solutions. Maybe I had a protein bar, but I don't even think I had the protein bar. I think that was Sunday. And then Sunday was my cheat day. I had burgers on Sunday. So I had some good fucking food this week. And, to say something like, Jerry fucking has to bring his Tupperware and shit with him is fucking retarded because I'm a pound less now. And this is shit that I do on vacation. When I went on the cruise in 2011, that's exactly what I did. I actually said, I want to go on this cruise and come back lighter than when I left. I don't want to be one of those people that gains a bunch of weight and fucking complains about it and is all butthurt. I want to fucking stay in shape. And I did. I watched what I was eating. I still had my cheat days on the cruise and stuff, and I came back 3 pounds lighter. And I made a vlog about it, or a blog about it, which actually went on my Bios3 blog. And people were like, what the fuck? How did you do this? And I was like, I controlled myself. I still ate. I had cheat days where I had more than days than other. And, we were in Mexico walking around all over the place. There was a lot of caloric expenditure. What the fuck? I just wasn't one of those people that sat on a cruise ship, drank fruity drinks, and fucking ate fatty foods for 5 days. And, when I got off the cruise ship, felt like shit. So, again, it boils down to what you want to do. If you want to be lean, you want to look good, you want to feel good a certain way, just fucking do it. Listening to these fitness experts, like, there's one in particular that really gets to me when he gives out fitness advice. He's obviously overweight. I mean, he sits in a chair and he constantly breathes heavy and is out of breath from sitting in a chair. That's unhealthy. He stores most of his body fat in this area, right? And we know, when I say we, I mean the actual fucking doctors and scientists, not me, know that storing body fat in this area is the worst place to store it for heart disease and fucking health problems. That's the worst place, abdominal fat. This person has all the abdominal fat fucking stored right there. So it's like you have unhealthy people on YouTube and Instagram telling people how to be healthy. And I kind of step back and I'm like, if you're not fucking practicing what you're preaching, you got no fucking place to talk. I don't want to hear this shit about bullshit coaches and stuff. This is an emotional fucking thing that you're handing people all over the world if you consider yourself a public figure. You have a responsibility to tell the fucking truth and know what the fuck you're talking about and not just shoot your mouth off for views to get some fucking clicks to make $30 a day on YouTube. It doesn't make any sense to me why people would even fucking listen. But so you guys saw 209, a pound lighter with the Thanksgiving fucking shit going on. We'll do a little quick physique update over here. We'll set this shit up here. Adjust this. Enough ranting for today. There we go. I don't know why I always do the physique poses. Probably because I started with the physique poses when I first started doing the physique updates. So that's probably why I still do them, because I'm not doing a fucking physique competition in the middle of my living room. So that's where I'm at now. I'm sitting at 209, still in pretty much the same condition. A little bit leaner, feel a little bit lighter, feeling better from being sick. Brady's sitting in his little bed. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I know. All right, so we're going to get this day started. Today we're actually going to train back again on Monday. So we're going to actually train at Export Fitness today before we head to Rockville and train our clients. It's a big night. Clients back to back to back to back again. Monday night, and so we're going to train, get our food together. Nothing really different to talk about food-wise. Just wanted to put that stuff out there, the post-Thanksgiving, do the physique update, and show you guys you can eat your fucking food, interact with your family, be a normal person, and still stay in shape and drop weight. Now, Aaron and I were talking about this. This is going to be the last thing before we switch out of this because it's getting kind of long, but the holiday season comes up. Aaron and I both look at this the same way. This is the chance right now where even a lot of competitors and people in general are going to slack off. They're going to lose ground. They're going to go backwards in their results. Okay, this is our chance to work harder, to slingshot ourselves forward faster, to make up ground that we're going to be ahead of these people at the end of the holidays. We'll be in shape already in January where people are just starting their programs. And I think it's super important to understand that that's not just something that her and I apply with this. We apply that with everything in our life. I don't have to do fucking clients on the weekends. I put in my thing that, I don't do clients on the weekends. Sunday night after Aaron goes to bed, I dive right into clients. I can't wait to get shit done so that I am ahead of schedule on Monday with my clients rather than waiting till Monday morning and fucking off all Sunday night. I can't wait to dive into it. Like getting ahead of the work and fucking being ahead of schedule is something that I really pride myself on. Like last year, I was ahead of schedule the whole time dieting for the show. You know, like it boggles my mind how people don't want to put in the effort. And I really feel like, you know, if you work hard, like you're going to be ahead of the game. You know what I mean? You're going to be ahead of everybody else who's fucking slacking off. They're going to have to work twice as hard to catch up to you where you are. If you're already lean, when you dive into fucking, you know, a diet or whatever the case may be for the summer, for a show, you're already ahead of schedule. Opportunities come up. Like I shot a video last week, this past week, the weekend before for A1supplements.com for Primeval. They called me on Tuesday, said, can you shoot on Saturday? I'm already in shape. Yes, I could shoot on Saturday. I don't need any time. Let's go. Opportunities arise and you're in shape. You take them. It's happened to me before. I got a CarMax commercial called Wheels. It was a national fucking commercial. The reason why I got it is the guy that they wanted was in shape. He called me and said, hey, I'm not in shape to do this. Do you want to do it? That's how I get the commercial. So, you know, there's a lot of reasons why I feel like staying in shape is important. And one of them is because I feel good. That's the most important one. So let's get this day started. All right, back workout time, guys. Here we go. So here what we're going to do is we're going to start with the close grip pull downs. And we're going to hit 4 sets of anywhere from 8 to 10 reps. A little bit heavier here. You'll notice that different ranges of motion as well as different tempos that I'll use. So you'll see me kind of hold sometimes. You'll see me kind of use a smooth range of motion controlled. Sometimes a little faster. It was Mike Menser that originally said, not each rep has to be the exact same. Like that's not what a rep is. And since I was training with Phil Herndon, we kind of adopted it. Well, he kind of adopted it and passed it down to me, and I've been training that way ever since for like the last 3 or 4 years. So sometimes my sets look a little bit weird, and that's why. Moving on to another exercise. Now I like to use this one a little bit different. You'll notice this is like a reverse grip pull down machine that we have at this gym. I think Hammer Strength make one too, I'm not really sure, but we don't have this in my other gym. You see me actually switch my grip here because I actually like to use it a little bit of a different way. I sit on it sideways facing the other way. And although there's like a shorter range of motion, I can actually pull where my mid trap is. You know, and it's very hard like to see what I'm actually squeezing right there, but I'm actually squeezing my mid trap, and it's a smaller range of motion. You can almost hit yourself in the head with the machine if you're not careful. But you really hit that area differently than any other machine. It was weird because I seen people doing this and they actually had the underhand grip from it sitting in this position, and when I first saw them doing it, I was like, they were all using that fucking machine wrong. Well, basically, you know, it's something that a lot of people at this gym do. They use that machine to isolate the back a different way. And what I did was, of course, like that. They would use a grip like that. I switched my grip and tried it like that one day and said, let's see what that stimulates. And sure shit enough, right, if you can see right there in where my trap inserts towards my rear delt, that area is being squeezed and pinched and pulled and burns like a motherfucker. So I do feel like it hits it in a different place that, you know, a lot of other things don't. And this whole back workout today is about basically hitting things at a little bit of different angles, different exercise, different angles, and hopefully some new things that you guys haven't seen before, maybe refresh on that you have. The first exercise that we start out with is just a basic exercise, which was the close grip pull downs. Here, this is something I saw recently. Mountain Dog, John Meadows was actually doing these. You can see my elbows hit the pads, and I do an isometric contraction at the bottom with the elbows against the pads. What this does is actually allow me to use a lot less weight and still get a great contraction at the bottom of the movement. Now, why would I want to do that? The day before I went to this workout, Sunday, so I did this workout Monday, I went for deep tissue massage. My back is so fucking sore when I walked in the gym today. I flat out was like, you know what, I'm not going to be trying to throw around a bunch of weight. I'm going to try to squeeze and pump and get a decent workout, but not go crazy. And I actually had some deep tissue work done to my lower back, so I really didn't feel like doing dumbbell rows or anything that was going to hurt my lower back, because I'm already sore. And it hurts like a motherfucker, as well as a bunch of stretching that I did too, because my low back pain was back again, and a lot of it has to do with tight hamstring. So here you see the DC chin-up. Now, at first glance, it makes it almost look like you're doing a chin-up, making it easier. That's not the case. Try these, okay? It basically hits a different range of motion in the back, and we're doing this last in the back workout so that you're already very fatigued. And sometimes I'll actually shift between this exercise and actually just shift my body into a row. So it's a reverse grip push-up or hanging row, coupled with this back and forth during the set itself. And, you know, this is a really good finishing exercise. Again, you know, it's a lot harder than it looks. We move over to biceps. You'll notice 3 exercises for biceps. This one is not, I wouldn't call it a heavy set, but it's a moderately heavy set, 8 to 12 reps, depending on, you know, where it is. You'll see me use a good range of motion, but at the same time, slow some of the reps down, use more of a high intensity, kind of slower reps on the negative, then explode on the way up and squeeze. this is the first exercise of the bicep workout, which I feel like sets the tone for the rest of the workout. So you're gonna wanna, you know, what I like to do, I shouldn't say you're gonna wanna, but what I like to do is set the tone by really, really contracting, slow reps, full range of motion. At the bottom, I don't extend all the way down because I have seen biceps tear in that part of the motion. So you'll see I'll squeeze at the top until I get to the point where I feel like the muscle's gonna fail, then I stop. And again, I don't know why I flex my triceps, but I always flex my triceps after I'm doing biceps. Move on to the cable hammer rows, about 10 to 12 reps. So it's not a super heavy one, but again, you'll notice squeezing, not going all the way extending at the bottom, keeping a constant tension on the bicep. But you notice the elbows are always pointing down. My arms never rotate forward. Front delt never takes any of that load. You can actually see the front delt not working as I do the exercise, which is super important, I feel, for any bicep exercise. Seated flex curl machine, or I don't know, this is a life motion, whatever. It used to be called the flex curl at Gold's Gym back in the day. Love this machine, very isolated. You notice that the tempo of the reps is a little bit faster. It's higher reps, it's 20 to 25 reps. I think I hit 20 on each arm here. 4 sets here. So basically 4 sets on all exercises today. I didn't feel like doing a whole lot of variation to get my volume in. I just wanted to get in there, get a good pump, and get the fuck out of the gym. I was sore, I was tired. It was one of those days where you're like, you know, I don't have 110% to give, so I'm going to give what I got. And that's how I finished off the workout, guys. So I felt, you know, pretty good in the gym today. I'm excited about what's to come in 2017, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon, and we're out. Get it. Oh, shit. I mean, get it. I mean, get it.
What is it? What is it?
What is he doing? It's beating the floor, see? Fucking landed right on it.